Think your captions don't matter when you're posting on social media? Well, travel advisor, it's time to think again because they do. If you want to increase leads and turn those leads into clients and convert more sales, stay tuned because today we're giving the secret formula on how to write captions for social media. Hi, I'm Jo, a trainer at Wanderlust Social, where we help travel agents at all stages of their journey create easy and converting marketing plans for their agency. Now, if this is your first time here, drop a hi in the comments below so we can welcome you to the community. And if you've been here before, or you really want to make sure that you're getting the best content and ways to market your agency, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell notification so you know when we release new information. Now, like I said, we're giving the secret formula on how to write captions for social media. Now, you may want to think about going back to elementary school because when you first started learning how to write essays, it's very similar. Just like those essays, we're going to need an introduction, a body, and a conclusion, but we call them something different when we're talking about social media captions. First is a hook. Now, a hook is what you use to get somebody to slow their scroll. It gets them interested. It captures their attention. It could be a question. It could be a statement. It could be something controversial. But whatever it is, you need it to be kind of short because you want it to be above the fold. When you're thinking about scrolling through social media, you may see a picture, but you'll only see a few words. So that hook has to go there where people will see it, even if it's really short, to get them to slow down. The second piece, you always want to give information and insights. Now, as a travel advisor, you probably have lots of information that just comes to you and you know it. But the people who are following you, they may not have that information, so you want to share that. If you know the best place to stand for a Disney parade so you can watch the parade, your kids don't have to wait that long, and you can get to the next ride really quickly, share that information. If you have other information, like maybe you know that you now have to have an ETA to go through the UK, even if it's just a layover on a plane, you want to share all of this information. And don't worry, you cannot overshare to the point that somebody could book their trip and get everything they could with you. Because the truth is, it's impossible to VIP yourself. So don't worry about overgiving. The third thing is you need to talk about the value that you add. And this is the one piece that people often forget or overlook. As a travel advisor, you bring so much value to your clients. Not only are you handling the actual booking, but you are doing research. Should there be an emergency, you're there to help, to step in. If they have a flight that got missed or got canceled because the entire country of France's air traffic controllers went on strike the exact day they were coming home from Italy, you are there to help. Not only do you book the things, but you help with restaurant reservations maybe, or giving recommendations on how they can make the most of their trip. You get them help with making sure that they're doing private tours instead of like 50 people following around the person with the stick and the flag on the top. You always go above and beyond. So when you're thinking about your value and what you do, first of all, don't compare yourself to other travel agents because we're in a $1 trillion business. There is more than enough success for every travel agent there is. It's not like pie. When you take a slice, it's gone. The success is there for all of us. If we really think about who our competitor is, our competitors are the big box stores. I guarantee you that if you had an emergency, the big box store is not going to help you. Just think about it. When we had the fires in Maui, they shut their phones off. When COVID happened, again, they shut their phones off. Who was still there? You were there. Travel agents, travel advisors, agency owners were still there helping your clients. So again, don't think about as value as what maybe you're doing that's more different than another travel agent. Think about it in comparison to the big box stores or booking directly online, the things that you do for them. And then the last thing that you always want to have, that fourth piece, is a call to action. And a lot of times we think about the call to action as a hard sale. Book your trip now, schedule your appointment. But in reality, the call to action is the next logical step that you want your people who are following or your potential clients to take. So maybe it's save this post. Maybe it's double tap. Maybe it's answer this question. So I wrote a caption that has all 4 of these parts so we can kind of talk about it. And it says, so here's the hook. Now the hook is like that introduction. So the hook says, I've said it, if I've said it once, I've said it 100 times, and I'll say it again. The best wine is in the world comes from Tuscany. Okay? It's something short, it's something quick. It's also something maybe a little controversial. Maybe people like their wine from Paris better. Okay? But here's where I'm giving information. So the next part could be, located in central Italy, you can see beautiful vineyards all around you. It's like stepping into a postcard, giving information. Where is Tuscany located? The next that we always want to include is that value add. So listen for this. But the magic happens when you stop at the vineyard for a tasting. For fans of great wine, this is the true treat. And I would love to help you experience all this wine region offers. So you're talking about there's tastings and I can help you get there. And then this would be the call to action. Save this as a reminder for your next vacation. So all 4 parts, I wrote them down. All 4 parts are there. The hook to get their attention, giving information, giving the value I add, and then giving that call to action. One more thing about that call to action. Like I said, we usually think of it as being like that hard sale, like book your trip now. In reality, you only want to use that hard sell, book your trip, schedule your appointment about 10 or 15% of the time, which means your call to actions are really going to have to be creative and varied depending on what the next logical step would be. Now, while writing all of those things is certainly not difficult, it can be very time consuming to make sure you have all 4 pieces so that you've got leads coming in, they're interested, they're learning from you, they're starting to look at you as an expert. That's where Wanderlust Social comes in, because that is the formula we use to write all of our captions for all our destinations and specialty bundles. So if you want to up-level your marketing across the board, not just social media, but across everything and really compete in today's workplace, I encourage you to check out Wanderlust Social. As you know, because I shared, we do captions, but we also have other things. Like I said, it's across the board for marketing. We have blogs that are available. You can turn those blogs into videos. We have packing lists. We have itineraries, and one of our very favorite things, fact sheets. Also, if you haven't checked out Wanderlust Social in a while, we have the asset library now. And the asset library is for our members only. It's our members only section. And it has videos, clips that you can use to create reels that you can put in YouTube videos, as well as photos that are unique and original just there. And the best part about the asset library is those blogs or even emails that we were talking about. You can buy those individually. So if there's one destination or one thing you want to talk about, you can do that, or you can buy them completely as a bundle. Now, the best value is to get our accelerator plan. It's where you get the equivalent of what we used to call 2 bundles per month. You get 120 Wanderbucks, so it's 120 credits to use in any way you want per month. But if you sign up for the annual plan, you get all of your credits for the year immediately. They come into your account so you can really concentrate and get all of your marketing done. And you may be wondering, so that's the formula for captions? Well, that's also the formula that we use when writing blogs and emails. The hook, information, value, and call to action. So it's woven throughout every one of the marketing pieces, which can be personalized just for you and your agency. If you found this informative and you haven't already, please go ahead and like the video. And again, go ahead and subscribe so you get the best information on how to market your travel agency. I'm Jo, and I wish you happy marketing. Until next time, guys.